this is rather a glamorous bathroom, isn't it? It's really, really beautiful. In this room, we've actually used our new Marble Luxe collection. It's a collection of really beautiful marbles in a 60 by 120 format, and they come in two types. You have the field tile that we've actually used behind the vanities here. That is what I suppose class as just a really beautiful marble effect porcelain tile, highly polished, really lovely detailing within the veining. And then you have a decor, and the decors combine to create this beautiful book matched panel that's behind the bath. It really makes that area the feature within the room. For those of you who are unsure of the term book matched, basically when marble is quarried, it comes out of the ground in great big chunks, really big chunks, and when they actually cut it down the centre, if you folded those two halves of the marble open, you would end up with a wonderful detail, almost like opening up a butterfly's wing, where the right hand side actually is a mirror image of the other side, and they join together to create a beautiful design. Now, this panel behind the bath is made up of A and B decors from the Marble Luxe range, and I'm going to show you what I mean. This is actually the mood board we created, where you've got the Sahara Noir marble, you've got our stucco in soft sand. Obviously all of the detailing is in copper, including the bath, and then you've got the colour of the panelling. But when we're referencing the actual decor tile, this is decor B, and you'll notice that the actual veining runs from top right down bottom left, whereas decor A is top left, bottom right. So when you put them together, it creates a really interesting pattern. So here we've got a row of 4 tiles at the top, 4 tiles at the bottom, that makes an overall panel of 2.4 high, which is great because most people's bathroom heights are 2.4 by 2.4 wide. So you can cut them down really easily, but they are great for use behind baths. You could use them as a panel behind a really lovely big vanity, or you could use them in another setting, you know, in a really lovely black kitchen, for example. This would make a wonderful feature wall. Also a really, really interesting fireplace detail. So what we've actually done is you've got decors A and B here, or B and A I should say, and then A and B at the bottom, creating this really lovely repeat. All we've done is turn these two upside down and pop them underneath, and then it creates this wonderful repeating pattern. Other details about this particular scheme, we've used the field tile behind the basin, which just repeats like a normal marble, and then we've got our stucco in soft sand on the floor. Now, we've intentionally used a tile that's slightly lighter than all the copper detail, because if we'd have gone for exactly the same tone, we'd lose the copper, it would just disappear into the floor. So this has got a really lovely organic feel, and I really think it works well with the marble, because the marble being very, very detailed, also very shiny, is a lovely contrast to finishing here. So this is our rather glamorous traditional bathroom featuring our Marble Luxe in Sahara Noir.